In this video, we are going to expand on our understanding of percent of change to include word problems that ask you to find the percent of markup and the percent of discount. Let's rock and roll. So in this first problem, you were told that that's a video game is bought, not a Vide game, a video game is bought by a gaming store for $29.95. The store sells the game for $49.99, so that's an increase in price. Find the percent of markup to the nearest percent. So when you're asked for percent of markup, you're really just being asked for the percent of change and being told that it's going to be a percent increase. That's it. So let me show you how we tackle this one. So the percent of markup is literally just figuring out first, what is the markup? Well, the markup itself, so I'll just write out markup, is really just the amount of change. That's going to be the price that we're selling this video game for, so it's $49.99. That's the ending value minus the starting value, the original amount, $29.95. So literally you're just finding the change, like you did in percent of change problems. So $49.99 minus $29.95 is a change in $20.04. That's the markup. So if you're just asked what is the markup, here's your answer. Now if you're asked to find the percent of markup, then that's just taking the amount that we've marked up and dividing it by the original amount. Remember, percent of change is the amount of change compared out of the original amount. So that's going to be 20.04 divided out of $29.95. We want to find the percent of the original amount that we have changed by. When we divide that out, we get 0.669. Now we are asked to find this to the nearest percent. So let's just find it as a percent. So we'd move the decimal point 2 places to the right, and that gives us 66.9%, which is approximately 67%. So it's a markup of 67%. Pretty solid profit, an amount of money made by that store. All right, let's jump over to this problem. During the flash sale, a pair of shoes that normally sells for $79.99 is on sale for $49.99. What is the percent of discount to the nearest percent? So the only difference between this problem and the one we just did is that now we're being asked for the percent of discount. Discount is money that is taken off of an original price, so this is the same thing as a percent decrease. So we're going to abide by the same rules. We're going to take the amount of change and divide it by the original amount to find our percent of discount. So the discount, I'll just write that here, discount is equal to $79.99, and from there we subtract $49.99 to figure out how much money we went down by. The discount therefore is $30. So that's the amount that we've changed. So we take that amount and we divide it by the original price to figure out of the $79.99, how much of that price has changed. So 30 divided by $79.99, and I've got that answer off here, off the side of the board as usual, is 0.375. So that's roughly 0.375. So as a percentage, 1, 2, that's going to be 37.5%. So we have a 37.5% discount, which is approximately 38%. So the percent of discount is 38%. The moral of this math story is that percent of discount and percent of markup is the same thing as finding percent of change. It's just applying percent of change to very specific problems involving money and selling things. Good stuff.